As a leader, you place a high value on both your team and your mission. But can you tell me which is more important? Hi there, leaders. My name is General Robert Van Antwerp, a retired 3-star general from the U.S. Army. Today I want to share with you a talk by our chairman, Flip Flippin. Flip is a New York Times best-selling author of The Flip Side and an Ernst & Young and Entrepreneur of the Year award winner. In this talk, he shares what's more important, team or mission. Enjoy this talk, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
We've been thinking a whole lot lately about team and mission because I'm a big team guy. I love my team. We're close. We got a great group, and we're spread out all over creation. We love getting together. We have a blast when we do, and we love working together. We integrate well. We're constantly adding new guys to the team, and so I have to just tell you, I love my team. I really do. But I have a question for you. What's more important, the team or the mission? What would you say? So I posed that question recently to a group of guys and women, execs in a particular corporate meeting, and very quickly they all said, oh, it's the team, it's the team. But ironically, there was a gentleman in that group there that's a 2-star general. And I just looked at him and I said, so what do you think, team or mission? And he's like, I'm not sure. And as he reflected, then he said, well, I'm gonna go with team. And I said, really? I said, how many times have you ordered members of your team on a mission that cost them their life? And of course, it's a very sobering moment, as you can imagine. But in that sobering moment, there was a realization. And so here's my thought on that. You see, if you exist for the purpose of your team, well, I'm from East Texas. That's kind of like a family reunion. It's just a bunch of good guys getting together and having a good time. But there's no mission there. There's no objective. You're not trying to accomplish anything. There's a huge difference in these two concepts. My team exists for one purpose. It's not so we can get together and have fun and talk about great stories and that sort of thing. We get together, we come together, we exist for one sole purpose, and that is to execute a mission. Now you see, that puts us in a bit of a quandary, doesn't it? Because now the question is okay, what do I do with that? If that is the reality, what are my actionable items with that? Okay, so here are your takeaways when you think about this. What's more important, your team or your mission? So first you got to look at your team and you got to stop and think, are all the guys and gals that are there, all the people that you've got, are they there because they really buy into this mission? Are they the right fit for this mission? Do you have the right people, or has your mission changed and maybe they bought into another one but they're not bought into this one? And so you've got to look at your team first and make an assessment there. But then as it relates to us, as it relates to the senior executives, the senior operators in any organization, there are 3 things that we've really got to bring to the table that have a huge impact on this. First, have we made a compelling mission statement, not something plugged on the wall someplace, but something that you internally are so passionate about that you get up early, you skip to work, if you will, you stay up late at night, and do you share that compelling mission in a way that grabs them, that captures them? So the first thing is that mission clear? Is it compelling? And then the second one is it inspirational? Do you make that inspirational? And you can stop and say, well, I'm not inspirational. Well, guess what? You got to be. And I don't care if you are or you aren't. You have to be. You have to be. It's not optional. You have to be inspirational. You inspire your team to execute that mission. And then the last part of that that's so important is that you provide the resources so they can execute the mission that you have now inspired them to accomplish. And that's our job. And part of that means you bring the right team to the table for the mission. The team exists for one purpose, and that is to execute a compelling mission. I hope you have fun with that, because if the mission's worthwhile, you'll do it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed hearing Flip's talk on what's more important, team or mission. If you found this talk helpful, please do us a favor. Click the like button to share it with your friends, and also scroll down to the bottom of this post and let us know your thoughts. So let's continue the conversation below. We'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.